How's it going, everyone? We are definitely going to be covering a lot of stuff from the holiday sale that's running on the PlayStation Store right now, but there's still physical deals running, and this is what I was saying when, Black Friday came and went. While the abundance of deals are probably not going to replicate Black Friday at any point in the near future, as far as digital goes, you do have, all the holiday deals running, and that's probably the biggest digital sale we've seen thus far. But from the physical side of things, there's still a lot of great stuff, particularly GameFly is running a really solid physical deal right now, physical sale, I should say. And on top of that, some decent deals over at Amazon and Best Buy to round the video out. We'll take a look at that in just a little bit. But like I said at the top, the GameFly, they are running a PlayStation 5 as well as a PlayStation 4 blowout sale on used titles. You guys should know the deal with GameFly at this point. While their games are pre-played, they've been rented out and whatnot. Most of the time, and every time I've bought from GameFly, they come in immaculate condition, so bear that in mind. And if there's any digital codes or anything like that that come with the game, those are not used, so you get those as well. So that's a pretty nice benefit of shopping at GameFly. But let's talk about some of these deals. Saints Row, baby, $15 on that. I don't know, that seems to be pretty cheap. I know people are like, yo, why would you even waste your time on this game? I think $5 or less for Saints Row is a perfectly fine deal if you just want a wacky open world title to get into. The game is not very good. It's super corny at times. The story is just kind of nonsensical, but it's $15. If you want to check it out, be my guest. Destroy All Humans 2 Repro, $15 for that is really good as well. That just came out back at the end of August, I believe, right at August 30th, so $15 for that. Quite a good deal. Gotham Knights, Sonic Frontiers, both those games are a bit overpriced just because those games are regularly going on sale. Gotham Knights for $45 is egregious. Sonic Frontiers for $40 is okay, but I'll show you guys how to get that for $40 in just a little bit, and you'll get a new copy of it. Sniper Elite 5 is $25. COD Vanguard, $20. DioField Chronicle for $28 is okay. Solstice for $20 is actually a sleeper deal there. Probably something I'd look at if you are interested in that game. Session Skate Sim, $25 on that. Chorus is $18. Mountain Blade 2 is $30, which actually isn't that bad given that that game has really held up in price. Mind you, it's a newer release, but still. DNF Duel, $30. Gungrave Gore, $35. New Tales from the Borderlands is $20. That's quite good. No More Heroes 3 for $30 is quite good as well, given the recency of those games' release. Also, in the PS4 section, you probably have some better options here. Digimon Survive right off the top, $18 for that is a really, really good deal. That came out back at the end of July, and you gotta know what you're getting yourself into with that game. It's more of a visual novel style experience. It is not, it's not like Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth or anything like that. Rather, it's mostly a visual novel, and then it'll transition into a tactical RPG. But the tactical RPG sections of the game really aren't lengthy. This is predominantly a visual novel, so just know that going into it, because I think a lot of people got baited with that and ended up not liking that game at all. But for $18, I'd say it's a solid pickup. Go check it out. Far Cry 6 for $10. That's a really good deal on Far Cry 6. What else we got? Evil Dead the game is on sale. Sniper Elite 5 on PS4 is available for $15. Now, does that have a free upgrade? I want to say it does, but don't quote me on that, but I feel like it does, so that's actually a really good pickup. The Quarry is $15. That does not have a free upgrade, but $15 for that is pretty good. Back for Blood, $8. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy for $13 is a sleeper deal as well. So, some decent stuff all around as far as used game offers. Again, I would look at Digimon Survive. Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobed is a pretty good pickup. Solstice is kind of a sleeper deal there. So yeah, some pretty decent stuff all around. Sniper Elite 5 on PS4 as well. Not a bad deal at $15. Alright, moving on from that, I do want to cover a couple of physical deals real quick. Only got 3 deals to go over. Sonic Frontiers is down to $40, which we've seen this as low as $35 on PS5. It's actually gone down to $30 on Nintendo Switch and Xbox Series, but hasn't seen that price on PlayStation platforms. On PS4 and PS5, again, right now on Amazon, $40, which I think is a really good pickup. The thing is, I talk up Sonic Frontiers quite a bit, but I am a Sonic fan, and, I just want quality Sonic games so badly that I feel like sometimes maybe my judgment of a game like Sonic Frontiers will get shrouded a little bit, and I'll let a lot of its shortcomings fall to the side just because, if you have been playing Sonic, if you've played Sonic games for the last little while, you've played some terrible freaking games. So when you get something that maybe is a 7, 7.5, 8 out of 10 Sonic Frontiers, it literally seems like it's incredible. And it's a really good game, and foundationally, I think Sega has done a phenomenal job in setting up the root elements of what they can ultimately develop Sonic Frontiers into. Like, if they decide to do a Sonic Frontiers 2, I think they have a great place that they can build off of, and this game is getting free DLC in 2023, so that's pretty exciting. $40 is a good price. Will it get cheaper? I mean, every game ultimately gets cheaper, but I think $40 is a good pickup, and I would say give it a look. It's going to be a game I think a lot of people enjoy, and it's accessible to any age range, so if you want to get it for your kid, a younger sibling, whatever the case may be, 40 bucks for that is pretty good. Persona 5 Royal Standard Edition is $30. I just was covering the holiday sale earlier today, and I saw P5R was on sale for the PS5 version for $42, and I was like, no, brah, you guys are going to get that cheaper. At 30 bucks, it's still kind of pricey given that, you know, a lot of you guys bought this game when it initially came out. But, you know, $30 for a game at this quality level is a tremendous deal. You do get a bunch of this superfluous DLC that really doesn't matter, but, the game itself is fantastic. Tremendous cast of characters, tremendous story, incredible amount of replayability. The game itself is already super lengthy, and then when you add in all the stuff that Royal added, it's a very massive undertaking. So if anything, that's probably, yeah, like that's the worry you have going into this game, that it's such a grandiose undertaking that, you know, you might not finish it anytime in the near future. And with JRPGs and RPGs and story-driven games in general, what I like to do is I like to be consistent with those games start to finish and really complete it within a set period of time. Like, I don't like to take significant breaks from a lengthy RPG like this, because then the story gets muddled and whatnot, and I don't like, you know, to play a game for like 30 to 50 hours, a game like this, take a break for 6 months and then jump back into it in 30 to 50 hours. That's not what I like to do. If you are okay with doing that, by all means do it. Otherwise, if you're like me, you know, this is a 100-hour plus game, so you know, you gotta put the time in terms of beating it, but, yeah, it's a quality JRPG, and I strongly recommend it. Like, when that's my complaint for the game, that it's too lengthy, and it's not even like, let's say, a Days Gone situation, where, like, Days Gone, I feel like it would have done the game better if some of the content was shaved out. In Persona 5, the content is, like, 99% quality, so it doesn't even have that issue. It's just, you know, content is content, and there's a lot of it in P5R. Lastly, another JRPG that I often go to bat for, Neo: The World Ends With You, is down at $19.99. This is $29.99 on the PlayStation Store right now, which is an okay deal, but why not pay a little bit less if you are okay with getting a physical copy of the game? I love this game. I think from a soundtrack standpoint, it is tremendous. World Ends With You in general, like, Square Enix JRPGs generally have really good soundtracks. World Ends With You probably is my favorite among, like, Square Enix games. Like, I loved World Ends With You's soundtrack, and Neo really built upon that as well, and it has a great soundtrack in its own right. But the gameplay is good, the narrative is good, quality cast of characters. I think for 20 bucks is a really good pickup if you're into JRPGs. So that is gonna do it for me. Again, a solid sale over at GameFly with their, you know, pre-played blowout sale, I guess they're calling it. Sonic Frontiers at $40, P5R at $30, Neo: The World Ends With You at $20. Links to everything, as always, will be in the description box below. That is gonna be doing it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.